speak real quick. Hello, I'm MAGA One Jesus Christ. Now I admit, my mind is struggling to wrap my mind around this stuff. I'm live here on Instagram and on YouTube right now. My YouTube channel is called Chris Burton. My Instagram is HelloH213 Crunchies. First of all, I'm here to tell you I'm not out to attack anyone, especially innocent people. The only kind of stuff I do is sit here privately and call out criminals. And I'm in no way, shape, or form looking to attack any Democrats or Republicans, physically come assault them. I actually am with the police, although it's not provable. I'm not officially signed as a police officer. It's kind of all under the radar and stuff. But let me theorize. I'm learning stuff as I watch about No Kings. Supposedly it's No Kings, the group called No Kings that is organizing these protests against ICE ICE that's trying to remove illegal aliens. Now, if I wanted to, I saw that No Kings is actually connected to the Chinese Communist Party, Xi Jinping, fucking worthless President Xi. No Kings, No Kings is basically sponsored by China. Now, if you think of, how can I say this, Father? Supposedly this morning, whatever happened was that this guy posing as a police officer that wasn't a police officer went and killed some Democrats that voted against was if I'm seeing this right, they voted for removal of illegal aliens. I'm saying as best I can, right? But even besides that, it's a setup. It's the Democrats that are doing this, right? It's because the Democrats the true Democrats are Satanists. If those two Democrats that were killed, they might have been decent people. I used to be a Democrat too. The woman, I guess the woman died. One of them died, one of them was alive. I don't know. They're probably good people. They voted for removal of illegal aliens, possibly, it sounds like, right? Well, in martial arts terms, let me tell you what I think No Kings means and tell you how I think it applies to me in this country, in this world. And I would apply it in martial arts, and I'd also apply it to my brother's girlfriend that showed up from Colorado that is corrupt FBI. Her name is Amanda. She showed up with a Colorado license plate that said Panda 7. Now I'm Jesus Christ, MAGA One Jesus Christ, the fat panda, because I'm like black and white like a police officer. I'm a vegetarian, or you can call me vegan. I'm vegetarian. But imagine theoretically, I'm associated with the police departments of America, black and white police departments. I'm a vegetarian, I'm a fat guy, and I work for the MAGA Republicans, and I am Jesus Christ. So imagine, like in martial arts, if someone comes to strike you, but you block them, it's like, no Kings. No. So think of No Kings as more like, imagine theoretically, why would China be funding all this shit? They want to bring in illegal aliens, possibly, to find a way to kill me. Okay? Possibly to murder me. Or because the guy that attacked me in Mount Carmel, I bet you was a legal alien. Whether he was or wasn't, he was Latino origin, Hispanic origin, that type. He attacked me to try to kill me. So maybe No Kings, it's like they're sponsoring the protests against ICE that are removing illegal aliens. So think of also chess moves as like. Imagine the God-loving, God-fearing government like ICE is playing chess against China. When you move in chess, imagine a legal move is a king. A God-fearing, loving move is a king. Is a move forward. It's like an attack against the Chinese party to get rid of the danger. But China comes back as a block and also kind of like a no king. But it's really a decoy because they got this the No Kings, which are against ICE. It's like playing chess as a decoy over here. But then they sneak in my brother's girlfriend undercover as FBI as Amanda Panda 7. Now, remember, No Kings is more like a block or a move over here. But when you really want to hurt someone in martial arts, to kill them, wow, you don't say no, you just strike them. Amanda is coming after me, Panda 7, the globalist 7-continent system sponsored by the Chinese Communist Party, President Xi Jinping. It's the Antichrist spirit. My brother's girlfriend, man, and my sister's boyfriend, Jeff. They're both. But Amanda was dumb enough to show up in Panda 7 coming from Colorado And then she was dumb enough, thinking she's smart, even though she's corrupt FBI. Well, I used to work when I was talking to her, and I trusted her for a minute, I wasn't sure. She said, I used to work at the police, and she kind of gave herself away that she associated herself to the police. So think of kings and no kings as like the China playing against, they're hiring protesters to protest ICE. They're like fighting against the kings and no kings. Like a king is a forward God move, a no king is like a block in a sense, but that's kind of over here. And then they bring in Amanda to try to get me with legal moves, but also to kill me. Amanda was really brought in to help aid Jeff and my sister as legal assassination attempts on me, to legally get Panda Bag of One Jesus Christ, the fat panda. Amanda isn't playing like blocking and like blocking. Amanda is kind of separate from the kings and no kings shit, right? She's trying to get me legally. Whack. That's not even a block. That's not playing games. No, it's whack. I'm gonna get you, Chris, legally. Amanda, my fucking brother's drunk, my dumb shit brother that hasn't woken up. Maybe eventually he'll wake up. Amanda is corrupt FBI, committing treason. Now she's a foreign agent with China. Even if she was born here. Even if Amanda's a citizen, she's a traitor. She's committed treason. So is my sister's boyfriend, Jeff. Amanda and Jeff are legal assassins on me. If they can get me legally assassinated to the point where I'm in a psych ward or in a prison, then they can have me killed, they think. So, and if you think of like the kings of Revelation 17, the Bible book of Revelation chapter 17, there's 7 kings. 5 are fallen, imagine 7 kings plus an 8. It's a legal beast. A legal beast means a legal case against me. The kings are moves, right? Well, if I'm Christ, there's an antichrist. If my moves for the country that appeared maybe my chess moves as a true speaker, as a police officer, are kings. But you can call me Christ the King. But you could call Chinese Communist Party Satanism. They're Satan or the Antichrist, the anti-kings, the no kings. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, a lot of complexity I don't completely understand. But I'm not out to hurt anyone, man. I don't attack Democrats or Republicans physically. The only time I would ever fucking touch someone is if I needed to protect myself. I volunteered for the military once in 2020. That ain't happening again. But besides that, the only time I'll ever touch anyone physically is to protect myself. So I'm not out to hurt anyone. I don't go hurt people. I'm not gonna dress up in a police uniform unless the police hand me a uniform, and I'm gonna follow the laws when I'm wearing a police uniform. But I'm with the police. It's just unofficial, okay? But if you think of the Christ and the Antichrist, the kings and the no kings, it's like it's decoys and shit. What they want to do, I think, no king sponsored by China wants to remove the illegal aliens. Maybe they want the illegal aliens to sneak in here and get me and kill me. They want to hire a legal alien to get me, but they're trying a million different things. This is massively sponsored. So after the Spokane police and the Trump administration, different police departments, when Amanda and Jody and Jeff, Amanda Panda 7, FBI Jeff, and Jody, my sister, succeeded in falsifying and making me appear as a mentally ill criminal, had me arrested through Frontier Behavioral Health on May 1st, 2025. They succeeded for a minute. That was the seventh of the 8 kings. That was the 7th one. It's in Revelation 17. It was the 7th of the 8 kings. They succeeded, had me arrested, but then Trump administration, Spokane police, like the movie Miles of Destruction, they whipped me out of those places. They whipped me out of Smoky Point, had me released. So now what I think they're probably doing behind the scenes here in America and throughout the world, the next thing they do is just dump massive amounts of money everywhere, from China, from any billionaires from China, funneling massive amounts of money to bribe people. Crooked doctors, crooked lawyers, anyone that can to frame me as a criminal or a mentally ill criminal, put me in prison. They think if they can get me in a mental ward, especially a prison, if they get me into a prison, it's a lot easier to kill someone in prison than it is in a psych ward. They want to get me in prison. That's the 8th beast that is coming against me. But it might be 3 strikes, you guys are out. The corrupt that might be the 3rd strike. Now think about it. If you skip the first 5 kings of Revelation 17, the first 5 are fallen, right? They failed. They're over with. Then came the 6th king when I was arrested by crooked harlot Amanda crooked harlot Rebecca from Deese, which I'll post. She came to my door, and in Washington by Washington RCW. I don't consent to recording. She falsified police report. That was the sixth king. Imagine that strike one. There's strike one if they're playing baseball against me. They struck. That was strike one. They missed. They thought they got me, but strike one. And then the second king was strike two when Jody and Amanda and Jeff and Frontier succeeded for a second, had me arrested, but I was whipped out. That was strike two. So think of Crooked Rebecca, the harlot from Deese. That was strike one on their part. Then Jody, Jeff, and Panda 7, Amanda, strike two. Now the eighth legal beast, they're trying to dump massive amounts of money because the satanic, the Democrats, the Satanic Party, don't have anything else to do but find someone that will take money to do dirty shit. So they committed 2 strikes now against me. This eighth king, if they try to move against me, it'll be strike 3. You're out. Every one of you motherfuckers is arrested. Every one of you fuckers. Everyone, Jody, everyone conspired, and you're all under surveillance right now. And no, this probably won't upload, at least on an Instagram. It might. I'm pointing at my Instagram one here, and this one's on YouTube. The YouTube one may upload, but it won't release public till tomorrow. Instagram will probably delete as soon as I get rid of this. But I'm not out to hurt anyone, man. Just know this. And it's the Democrats. It's the Democrats that sponsor this. It's likely the Democrats. The Democrats will kill their own party. Okay? The Democrats will turn on their own people. And the woman that I saw get killed, I think I saw that got killed, she looked like a decent person, man. I used to be a Democrat. I'm a decent person. Now I'm a Republican. Ronald Reagan used to be a Democrat. I even heard that Trump was a Democrat at one point in his life. So, a lot of Democrats want to leave the Democratic Party once they realize, because there are good people that are naturally Democrats because they don't believe in Christianity and stuff. And then eventually they find out how satanic and evil the true Democrats are. So they leave to the Republican Party. The true Republicans are the MAGA Republicans. There's lots of fake Republicans, you guys. It could even have been a fake Republican, sponsoring this guy posing as a police officer to kill those people. You knows, man. But realize the devil's right hand. Imagine if I was the devil, which I'm not. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm Jesus Christ, not the devil. Imagine Barack Obama's Satan or the devil. His right hand, which it looks like it left here, his right hand is the crooked Republicans. His left hand is the crooked Democrats. It's just the camera's reversed, it's like you'd say. It's Satan, right? Fake Republicans, fake Democrats. Or if you could also call Satan fake Republicans, fake Democrats. It doesn't matter. He's got one arm, one left. The true Republicans are MAGA Republicans, man. Okay? And I'm not out to hurt anyone, but think of the king. The no kings is the same as the Antichrist. It's the anti-king. Any moves that God or his people make to help the country, China wants to come in and anti-move or block. It's the anti-block. It's really blocks. So much complexity going. If you thought of martial arts, like blocking is like, no. If I was trying to hit you and you block, no, you're blocking. So imagine they're blocking all these things, but they sneak in Amanda and Jeff to whack. Amanda and Jeff aren't even trying to block me. They're trying to get me. They're striking. It's not a no. It's an assault. They're assaulting me with Amanda and Jeff and Jody. They're fucking assaulting me legally. That's what they're doing. Let's see if Mark Zuckerberg lets me upload this. And I'm ending the Instagram one here. Trying to. And it probably won't upload, but we'll see. We'll see. I wasn't going to talk today, but I am now. I figured I'd talk at least once. I got to close it. It probably won't upload, but we'll see. It might. See what Mark does now. It looks like he is going to let it upload today. He might just let it upload. We'll see. There it is. It came up. This here, I'm on my YouTube channel, as you're looking at right now. And, the way YouTube works now, when I do a live, it won't upload till the next day. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe they'll upload in a minute. But I don't think it will till at least later on or tomorrow. We'll find out, though. Talk to you later. Peace be with you. MAGA on Jesus Christ. I ain't out to hurt anyone, man. I'm about to be with my wife. Now, when I work with the police, I speak truth, and I do want criminals to be busted. I want a criminal to be arrested and dealt with accordingly by the God-fearing, God-loving law. Amen.